Hello, hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fine. Today we are going to look at some another topic. It's another day, another vlog. Uh, Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for those who support my videos. Thank you for those who comment, those who whatever you're doing to my channel. As long as you take your time to watch my videos, I appreciate you guys. So as I've been talking on things to do with uh, children upbringing, children brains development, and all those kinds of topics. So today I'm going to look at some few foods that you are not advised to give to your baby when your baby is under 1 year. There are some foods which can be very harmful to your baby's health, especially when your baby is at the age of 1 year and below. They are not really advisable. So let's look at those foods and let's see what they bring about, what kind of harmful or what they cause to your body. So the first one, we are going to look at honey. Honey is not very advised for your baby because first of all, honey contains a bacteria that can cause an infant botulism, and it's a rare kind of illness, but once it gets to your baby, it can be a very serious problem to your baby. So you are not advised, and even in digestive system, it's difficult to be digested because, as you know, the baby is still little and everything, baby's intestines, digestive system, they are all developing, so it's not very advisable to give your baby honey when your baby is the age of under 1 year. But what about the other food? The other food that you're going to look at is cow's milk. Cow's milk is not very nutritious for the baby the age under the age of 1, and it can be hard for them to be digested. The milk, it can be hard to be digested because as I've said, the baby at the age of under 1, everything is developing. So here you are advised, if you're not breastfeeding, then at least result into formula, but not giving not giving your baby cow's milk because it's not very healthy and it can bring illnesses or digestive issues to your baby. But what about the other food? The other food that you're going to look at, not advised to give to your baby, shellfish. Here, when I talk about shellfish, I talk things like lobsters, I talk things of crabs, I talk about things like shrimps. All this, they say that it's not very healthy to your baby. They can either cause allergies, they can either cause body rash and things like that. Because anything, by the way, anything you give to your baby, you have to see the reaction. There are some foods which can react very harshly to your baby's health and hence bringing problems. So consult with your pediatrician, consult with your doctor, but they are not advised in general. When the baby is under the age of 1, don't give these foods to your baby. Things like honey, things like cow's milk, things like shellfish, all these are not advised. But you can still seek advice from your pediatrician. The other food that I'm going to talk about is the raw meat, raw vegetables, raw fish. All these, they contain some kind of bacteria that can bring about food poisoning. They can bring about skin problems, allergies. So make sure that all these things, if you're giving to your baby, make sure that they are well cooked. And even here, when I'm talking, even uncooked eggs, they have this salmon bacteria that can cause problems to your baby's digestive system. So when you're giving your baby, make sure that these things are cooked. If it's fish and you have chosen your salmon fish, the healthy fish for your baby, make sure that they're well cooked. Maybe you're giving your baby eggs, make sure they're well cooked. But if they're not well cooked, I advise you not Don't give your baby raw meat. Don't give your baby raw eggs. Don't give your baby raw fish. All this, they contain kind of bacteria when your baby is under the age of 1. And when they are cooked, make sure that they are cooked very well, because this can bring problems to your baby. What about the other thing? The other thing is high sodium foods. Highly sodium foods, things like salty foods. When the foods have too much salt, they are not very advisable to your baby. And here's because it's not safe for your baby, because salty foods and highly processed foods, they are not very healthy for your baby, because the baby's kidney has not yet developed very well. So you know that salty has to go through the kidney to be filtered, and then to go to other places where necessary. But here, you know that the baby's kidney, it's not very well developed. So when you give these packed food, salty foods, processed, very highly processed foods, they are going to be heavy to your baby's kidney, hence bringing problems to your baby. So make sure that all this, it's not very, you don't give your baby when your baby is under the age of 1. But what about the other fruits? There are some fruits, all fruits, I can say most fruits are healthy to your baby, but there are some which, like tomatoes, raw tomatoes, there is some kind of bacteria that contains to your baby. So there are some kinds of fruits that should not be given to your baby, because they bring about digestive issues. They say things like tomatoes. I don't know how serious that is, but you can keep on researching and see more on what you're going to give to your baby. But as I've said earlier on, when you're giving your baby food, make sure that to consult with your pediatrician, make sure to consult with your doctor, and even see your baby's reaction. There are some babies whereby their reactions, their skins are so sensitive. When you give them something, they'll react immediately. Allergies will show up immediately. Stomach upsets will show up. Digestive. So you see that your baby, you give your baby something, then your baby starts suffering with stomach upsets, digestion problems, and things like that. But these are some of the foods that I've looked into, which are very dangerous for your baby, especially when a baby is age under 1 year old. But if your baby is 1 year and above, you can consult your doctor, your pediatrician, and see what best foods you can give to your baby. So hope today you have enjoyed today's video, and hope to see you in the next video. Hope you have liked this video. Thank you so much, and I love you. Bye for now. See you in the next video.